I think I just wasted money. I built the exact same Python app with 2 AI tools, same code, same result. And one of them cost me 5 times more. Not better code, not faster, just more expensive. If you're using AI to write code right now, this matters way more than you think. So I did something almost nobody does. I built the same complete project with both tools. From scratch, 6 metrics, same spec, same features, same afternoon. And I'll be honest, I expected one of these tools to completely destroy the other, like not even close. I was wrong. But there's one metric, one number, that made me question which tool I should even be trusting with my code. We'll get there. Here's the project. The project is a Python CLI tool that hits the GitHub API, processes the data with Polars, and generates a markdown report. It touches HTTP requests, data transformation, file I/O, error handling, and output formatting. Complex enough that the differences between tools actually show up. Simple enough that this doesn't become a tutorial. I built the whole thing with Claude Code first, recorded everything. Then from scratch with Cursor. Same spec, same features. Let's go. Claude Code lives in the terminal. You open it, give it context, and you're writing code. The setup was opening a terminal. That's it. Cursor needs you to open the IDE, set up the project, pick your model, tweak settings. It's not complicated, but it's not instant either. For a brand new project from scratch, Claude Code gets going faster. But, and this matters, Cursor already has your workspace configured if you use it daily. That setup overhead is a one-time thing. Tie with an asterisk. If I had to ship one of these codebases to production right now, no edits, no cleanup, I'd only trust one of them. Here's why. I ran both codebases through Ruff for linting and mytype for type checking. Didn't touch anything, the code exactly as it came out. Tool A had X issues. Tool B had X. But the numbers alone don't tell the story. It's the type of errors. Tool A tends to do X, while Tool B tends to do Y. This isn't really about linting scores. This is about whether this code survives in production or breaks at 3 a.m. And one of these codebases, I wouldn't bet on at 3 a.m. But code quality is one thing. There's a metric coming that makes this one feel almost irrelevant. The app crashes. Empty response from GitHub. Boom, the whole thing falls over. Now the question is simple. Which tool can fix this without me touching the code? I gave both the exact same prompt. Same bug, same context. Tool A found the problem in X time, but its fix, describe whether it worked on the first attempt or not. Tool B took X time, completely different approach, describe. What surprised me wasn't the speed, it was how each tool thought about the problem. And that tells you something about when each tool shines. Both tools can debug, fine, but what happens when you look at what each one consumed to get there? Okay, this is the one. Claude Code uses the Anthropic API directly. Every token it processes, you see it. Cursor runs models through its own infrastructure, so consumption is less transparent. I logged the tokens for each complete session. Same project, same output, same everything. But one of them used 5 times more tokens. I thought I messed up the test, so I ran it again. Same result. Ran it again. Same result. Tool A consumed X tokens. Tool B consumed Y tokens. That's like paying premium fuel prices for the same mileage in the same car. And that token gap translates directly into cost, which brings us to the part that actually hits your wallet. But first, does the code even work? Both tools produced a working CLI, both passed tests. If differences exist, point them out visually. If I had to ship one of these without touching a single line, I'd pick X because of specific visual evidence the viewer just saw. But production isn't just it works, it's it works and I can maintain it 6 months later when I've forgotten everything about this project. And on readability and structure, honest observation based on what's on screen. So both work, both pass tests. The question becomes, what did each one cost me to get here? Claude Code with Claude Max, $100 a month on the base tier, $200 for the highest. Cursor Pro, $20. Cursor Business, $40. But those are plan prices, not what you actually spend. This specific session cost me $100 a month might be nothing in the Bay Area, but if you're freelancing from Latin America or Eastern Europe, that's the difference between 1 tool and 3. Cost isn't universal, context matters. If you extrapolate to a month of real usage, calculation, the cheapest tool per month isn't necessarily the cheapest per project. Here's what I didn't expect. After building the same project twice, the tool that won more metrics isn't the one I kept using the next day, because the better tool depends on what you're optimizing for. And I realized I've been optimizing for the wrong thing. I was chasing the best output when I should have been asking which tool makes me think better. That's the real question, not which tool writes better code. Which tool makes you a better developer? If you work mostly in the terminal, spin up new projects often, and want maximum control, Claude Code, that's your tool. If you live inside an IDE, work in existing code bases, and need something that fits a tighter budget, Cursor, more pragmatic. But this isn't about picking a winner. It's about knowing what you're trading. Speed, control, cost. And if you don't know which one matters to you, you're going to optimize for the wrong thing. I spent an afternoon measuring which tool is better. But after the test, the question that kept me up wasn't which one won. It was whether using either of them is actually making me faster. Because there's a study from Mitra tested with experienced developers on real code bases that says developers are 19% slower with AI, and they don't even realize it. I tested that for 30 days, and the result was uncomfortable. That video is next. Click right there. And if you want to see the video that kicked off this whole series, where I let Claude Code build a project on its own for 7 days, it's in the description.